Today is different. We are in countryside and I decided it is good time to show you guys what is my backpack slash travel setup like. So it is basically my everyday carry. Okay, to start my everyday carry list, I start with backpack. Currently, I'm using my old one's backpack. I've got it since my university day and it holds itself together still, so I'm really glad for that. I've had it since my university days, which honestly makes it older than some of my bad coding habits. It has a proper laptop compartment, which is essential, and somehow still enough space for all the random stuff I throw in every day. Chargers, cables, random things I might need. You know how it is. It even has a skateboard holder on the outside, which sounds good, except I haven't stood on a skateboard in years. But hey, it is a solid backpack that has been with me through a lot. The next, and I think the most important item from my developer everyday carry list is probably laptop for my spare time projects or for the iOS application and also other application. I'm using MacBook M1 Pro. This is my MacBook Pro with the M2 Pro chip. I said M1 earlier. That one's on me. I got 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs SSD, and honestly, it can handle a lot. Coding, builds, way too many tabs open. It just keeps up. It's basically the backbone of my everyday setup. With the laptop, I'm using keyboard. Currently I'm using Keychron Key 1 Pro. It is a mechanical keyboard and it has been my go-to for a while now. I'm using brown switches, which I think are the really good compromise. They are quite enough for the office I used to work in, so I didn't make any enemies, but they still feel great to type on. Also, it has not the smallest layout. I've got the proper arrow and control keys separated from the main layout, because I like my shortcuts where I expect them to be. With the keyboard I'm using the mouse. Currently I'm using Logitech MX Master 2S. I've had it for about 6 years now and it has been a really good companion. The main reason I keep coming back to it is the two scroll wheels. As a web developer, that is a lifesaver when you are scrolling through a massive HTML or JSON file. It just works. The next items I'm using with my laptop are probably headphones. With my corporate laptop, I'm primarily using Sony XM4. I didn't want to go to version 5 or version 6, mostly because I was on the cheap side, but the 5th generation, I don't really like the portability of the headphones. They cannot fold really well to fit the backpack or something like that, so the 4th generation is really good ratio between price and the portability or the quality of sound. Yeah. And for my MacBook, I'm primarily using my AirPods, which are dedicated basically headphones for the iOS ecosystem. I think the last item for the development part of my ADC list is probably the laptop stand. I'm using neck stand. The neck stand is really portable and lightweight stand for the laptop. The stand can be adjusted in multiple levels, so I don't have to bend over the desk or the keyboard or the laptop. Moving on from the development part of the list to camera slash photography items on my list. In my spare time, I like to take pictures in the street, in the nature, of the friends, of the random people. To that, currently I'm using Fujifilm X-T30 Mark II. What I really like about this camera are the Fujifilm film recipes. Colors just look great straight out the camera. It's in camera with an APS-C sensor in a really lightweight body. This makes it easy to carry around all day. Here are a few examples of the photos. As a camera, I'm using my phone, and in 2026 I'm still using iPhone 12 mini. yeah, as a web developer and also the iOS developer, I'm using the 12 mini as my main device, and it still works properly. Even in 2026, this phone keeps up real well and honestly feels like a solid, reliable phone to use every day. Then, as you can see, I'm using also portable microphones. These are Holyland A1. I really like how simple they are. They are small, portable and easy to take with me everywhere. I just plug the transmitter into my phone, hit record and start talking. No setup, no cables, no fuss. For quick videos or ideas on the go, they are super convenient. Okay, so to end my everyday carry list, I'm also bringing with myself cables and chargers on top of everything I mentioned here. If you enjoyed this kind of video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And of course, feel free to share what's in your ADC as well. Thanks for watching. Calm Coder 1.